I think I just witnessed one of the saddest things I've ever seen on a dating show. Like, we literally watched this young man get groomed and finessed. I'm talking about the dark skinned brother on your right in like the colorful shirt. This one right here. This man is a victim.
So, how do you guys feel about supporting a woman that has like her own life or like her own like dreams and stuff like that? Or do you feel like a woman is supposed to play the back? And that's okay if you do, just be honest about it.
Okay, let's start right on over here.
Max 29. I'm gonna say, do you, baby? Like, I'm proud of you. I like ambition. I like a girl who's goal oriented, goal driven to match my energy. So I'm here for it. Whatever you got to do, I'll be there right beside you.
Immediately, I could tell he's a lick. His lexicon is sassy. Right? He talks like a boss babe. Yeah, do you, queen? Do you, babe? Huh? Yo, he talks like he learned how to speak English on like female forums, right? Bro, he was in like Boss Babe Reddit. So this chick is like an aspiring artist, aka I don't got a job. All right. And her goals and dreams in life is to become the biggest artist in the world, aka I don't got a job and probably would never get a job if that's my aspirations.
All right, let's hear from you.
Can I hear the question again? It was a lot of detail, and I want to make sure I heard it correctly.
So basically what I said was like, how do you feel about supporting women that has like their own things going on? Or do you feel like a woman should play the back and like the man should be just like the, you know?
I believe we support each other, but me being the head, I believe if we're not aligned correctly and depending on what it is that you're into, if I don't support that, then I don't think I wouldn't be a part of it. But it depends on what it is that you have going on. But it's just, if it's just something like say we both agree, or it's just your own thing, and I'm not against it, like morally and value, then I would support you.
Yeah, so I do music. So my plan is to be a really huge artist. You know what I mean? Like that's the goal. That's the only goal. So what does that look like for you if I become like this big artist?
Yo, hearing somebody say my only goal in life is to become a big artist, is to become a huge rapper one day. That's like saying, yo, my only goal in life is to hit the lottery. You don't have any plans for gainful employment. You don't have any plans for a meaningful career. That means that this person wants you to take care of them, right? But like she starts off disguising it a little bit, right? Starting off by, how do you guys support your woman when she's chasing her dreams? So like that's how they disguise it. And then as the pickings get slimmer, her real intentions come to light, right? She just reveals it all. She then asks the men directly, bro, how do you feel about 50-50? All right, listen, man. If a question like that get asked day one, bruh, Ben, you gotta go. What you mean, bruh? What I think about 50-50? Why you worried about it?
Last question asked the two remaining guys.
Okay. How y'all feel about a 50-50 household?
50-50 household. Start here.
Max 29. I don't do 50-50. I'll take care of it.
This is where the grooming begins. Pay attention to the positive reinforcement from Arlette. After he says, I'll take care of it, ain't no 50-50, look at Arlette. Yes, period. This fool is thinking, he's doing something stand up and noble when all he's doing is opening up himself to get finesse, in which he surely does. By the end of this video, you will see how this man got finessed to a point I ain't never seen before, ever in my life. The other gentleman, though, he's an older, more practical gentleman. So when the question got asked to him, he gives a real adult answer. An answer that will require her pulling her weight too. But because she's an utter and complete leech, pulling her weight is a turnoff for her.
All right.
Let's
Go down here. Okay, let's hear from over here.
It's an interesting concept, but I don't think 50-50 is easy. Maybe not too possible, because I think a relationship just changes quite a bit. Some days it could be 70-30, 60-40. So 50-50, I just don't see it that way, so it's just interchangeable. So.
But what do you see it as, though, like a clear answer?
Teamwork. Teamwork is never equal. There are some times I will be doing more than you, and there are sometimes you will be doing more. So
When she was asked to make her decision between the two men, obviously because this woman came on this show looking for a sponsor, looking for somebody to pay her bills, somebody to leech off of, she obviously chose the clear simp. She chose the man who she believes that she'll be able to extract the most from in the shortest time frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do we end up popping his?
I actually really liked a lot of his responses. Like he said, we had a lot of things in common and stuff. I think the only thing that tear me away was the answer to the 50-50 because I don't play that. So it needed to be clear. But other than that, I liked him.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and follow us up here. Come on up. All right. So I know you said you had no other.
They peeped the play, right? They peeped the play. They know this man is in a world of trouble, and we're about to witness the trouble play out in front of us fully, all right? So you can see these dudes laughing, like thinking, bro, what type of man would even want to deal with that type of chick, bro? Because these are some older dudes, and they can truly see, like, when a chick is real trouble. So we realize how troubled this chick is, bro, when they did a follow-up interview a month after this. After the initial episode, the entire comment section was telling this man to run far away from this chick, how she's a gold digger. So when they came back for their follow-up, Arlette asked them about that, right? Asked them about, yo, how do you feel about the comment section calling her a gold digger and telling you to run? His response made it perfectly clear that this dude is still in the Lulu world, bro. That the dots ain't connecting yet.
So since your episode came out, there's been a few comments being made, specifically about you, Kanaya. So there were some comments saying like, oh, the first guy needs to run. I mean, the guy needs to run. The first girl was just there to find someone to support her lifestyle. She's a gold digger. This, that, and the third. Like, what is your reaction to that? Or like, what is your response?
Me? We should let Max answer that. I mean,
We'll
I
get to
feel like
Max.
that's not true. Like, I feel like that's not true. Like, I feel like men are so weak. Like, they don't want women to have no type of like aspirations when it comes to the relationship they want to be in. Like, you don't have a choice. You have a choice of who you want to be with. But I think Max should answer it though.
Yeah, no, definitely,
Honestly,
Max. What did you think about that when you
I mean,
saw
long
that?
story short, they're just a bunch of haters. If they can't provide, just say that the people who comment are the ones who simply can't do. So that's up to them. It's not my problem.
Okay.
Fuck it. Period.
Period.
This man is fully suckered in and caught in her web, bruh. He's fully going for it. Now, he could have a poker face. He could be making her think he's going for the okie doke win. He's just trying to hit it, right? So that's always an option. But it would seem this man is fully suckered in, and she is having her way with him because they would reveal that she plans on moving to New York after only knowing him for 1 month and after only seeing him in person twice.
So we went on a date the first time, like right after the show. We just went like
Good.
to go get some food and stuff. So that was super cool. And
Uh-huh.
then we obviously like talked in between, got to know each other, FaceTime, all that stuff. And then we went on the second date. And
Mm.
I think like the second date kind of like solidified a lot of stuff for us. And we still went to go get food again because we just like to eat, but
You gotta
we
eat.
didn't do anything fun. But I think like it solidified a lot for us because we were able to like really like get clear on like what it is that we want. I don't like, meeting each other in this type of way. You know what I mean? I don't know. This might mean something. So the reason why we really haven't super like seeing each other is because I'm moving to New York.
You said you're moving to New York?
Yeah.
Oh.
This girl is slick, but not that slick, because during this interview, she actually reveals her hand. She reveals what the long con is, what the long scam is. So this is clearly love bombing, all right? After 2 days, knowing him for a month, you're in this interview acting like you done found your soulmate. You're acting all giddy. You're acting like you're head over heels for this dude. And this man is eating it up, right? He's eating it up because he ain't never had a woman that looked like you eating it up for him like this, bruh. So he here thinking he the man. Whole time you're running a long con and a long scam on this simp. So she starts acting like she's like a 12-year-old girl. Bro, she starts acting like this is her first love. Even though she's a chick who been around the block a couple of times, right? So she starts talking about she's moving to New York, even though she only knew this guy for 1 month and only seen him in person 2 times. She's moving to New York. So Arletta begins to ask more questions as to like, yo, why the rush? Like, why are you moving to be near him so soon? And she runs the long game, bruh, acting like she's so in love with him, acting like he's the man of her dreams, acting like this dude is so fly and so suave she just couldn't resist him. But you will find out shortly, this is all a long con.
I actually moved
Okay.
to New York March 1st.
Yeah.
It's so echoey. Like my apartment is literally empty.
So all your stuff is already gone.
Yeah, she's been selling a lot of stuff on Facebook Market. Just
Like I
getting ready.
literally don't have a couch. I don't have anything.
Oh my goodness.
If I had to guess, that apartment was probably empty before she met him, bruh. All right, she was living scandalous, but I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Wow, what a coincidence. So were you already planning to move to New York before you met Max? Like that was already in the works or?
No, so that's what I'm saying. Like after we like been on the phone, we got to know each other. We figured that like it could work out. Like that's just what we decided.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me calm down because I get a little too excited.
It's a little rash. It's a little rash, but I will say, because I
What's
know the
meant to
girls
be
gonna
is
be like,
meant
"You
to be.
crazy? You just met him." Da da da. But I hate LA anyway, so it's like I might as
See, so we
well.
have a mutual hate for LA. It's great.
Exactly.
Okay, so Kanaya, you're moving to New York. So who brought up the topic of you actually moving there?
It was me.
Oh. So what made you like want to be like, yeah, I'm moving there?
I don't know. I just felt something like really familiar and like strong with him, and then
Uh-huh.
also it's really close to home as well. You know what I mean?
There's a couple obvious things here that we have to point out. First thing is, you just met this dude a month ago. So before you met him, you had an already existing lease, right? I would ask, how are you able to get out of your lease in LA that quickly? And if you're not able to get out of your lease, how are you able to pay rent in LA and in New York as a struggling artist? Like that's bizarre. Now, what I would assume is happening here, bruh, the lease was up already, bruh. All right, she didn't have nowhere to go and she needed a contingent plan. So you know what happened? She decided she was gonna go on that show, find a sucker, and have that sucker take care of her. Because when Arletta asks her, "Are y'all moving in together? Or are you getting your own place?" She says something very specific. She didn't say, "I'm getting my own place." She says, "I'm moving into a living condition for 6 months." And you know who she's moving in with after 6 months? Check it out.
So you guys have been talking like every day? Is it like FaceTime text, messaging? Like how is that?
FaceTime. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you're moving over there. You got your own place or like what's
I
the
got my own place
situation?
for now.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm moving into a situation where it's only for 6 months. So it's like obviously if everything work out, I'm moving in with him.
Okay.
So
Wow. So this is like your trial run to see if New York is where you're gonna be.
I mean, she's
yeah,
gonna love New York. I promise you, she's gonna love New York.
yeah. I love New
Okay,
York though.
good.
So I'm not really worried. I feel like we're young. Like it's why not? You know, it is what it is. Like we have a lot in common. Like we both like clothes. We both like music. We both like to travel.
If you are a man with any type of experience, you already understand what this is, bruh. Lease was up, struggling artist, no real gainful employment to pay her bills, found a sucker, probably about to move to New York because she is from like 3 hours away from New York, right? That's her hometown. She's probably gonna stop with her friends, sleep in somebody's like spare room, wait out that 6 months and move in with him. And by the way, she don't do 50-50, ain't no contribution. He's gonna be taking care of all the bills. So this man has agreed to let a woman that he just met a month ago move in with him in 6 months, and he is going to take care of all her bills, pay for her to live as a struggling artist as she chased her dreams. Oh, nah. When God invented tricks and simps, he ain't know y'all will be this green, bruh. This is green. And the worst part about this all, bruh, is everybody is watching this kid or this dude because he's older than me, but everybody is watching this dude make a horrible decision and they're gassing him up. Yes, period. Oh my. Yes, King, do your thing. That's your boo. They are literally grooming this dude into getting finessed by this chick. And he's sitting there taking it as if he can't see what's going on. But of course, if we say something in the comment section, oh, we are just hater. And this chick is so good with her game, bruh. She's already preparing him for the comment section. She's already making sure that by the time this episode drop, he is already like conditioned to think they just hating on her because they broke and they can afford a woman like her.
Like, it's so funny because I feel like the comments were like so like hateful, and it just be like, real people do real things. It's literally not that serious. Like, and a man, if they want you, they're not going to have you out here being like this strong, independent black woman. Like, no.
Right. Exactly. And so he's allowing you to just be you, do you, and he's taking lead is what you're saying basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
No man want to see their woman struggle, but you know what usually doesn't happen? Men usually don't move strange women in that they've only known for a month into their home. And men definitely don't get held hostage and agree to a contingent plan of, hey, if we date for 6 months, you get to move into my place. Why don't you want your own place? Why don't you want to live in your own place? like why you want to move in with a stranger you've only known for a month? This is bizarre. And it looks like people around him is giving him good advice and they're telling him this is not smart. But he's made it perfectly clear that he doesn't care what they think.
Yeah, so it's like literally like a 4-hour drive from DC.
Uh-huh.
So,
All right.
yeah.
And Max, what are your people saying about this whole thing?
I'm a grown man, so I can do what I want.
Oh, he said it doesn't matter what they gotta say.
Cold word for they like,
Have you told them at least? Like, do they know what's going on? I mean, I know you don't need anyone's, approval or nothing.
No
but like,
validation needed, but yeah, they know.
Okay.
I almost feel bad for this guy because this is clear grooming, bruh. Whenever he says something that's just terrible, yeah, I'm going to ignore the advice of people who know me my entire life and love me and go ahead and move this woman in after only knowing her for a month. Yes, King. Oh, period. What? I want to feel bad, man. But if you are ignoring people that you've known your entire life, letting you know, because even she says, that's code word for they said, no, don't do it. But he's still doing it. Hey, man, y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this, bro? Am I just reading too much into it? Do you get good vibes and wholesome from this woman? Let me know in the comment section what you think, all right? And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out why everyone hated the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.